Hello, and welcome to the Breakfast English Podcast. I'm Mark.
And I'm Emily. Oh, Mark, I am so sorry. I'm really struggling to stay awake today. I think I need a third coffee.
A third latte, Emily? Actually, science says that might be the wrong move. What you really need is a power nap.
A power nap? You mean sleeping at work? My boss would think I'm just being lazy. You know the phrase caught napping. It usually means you aren't doing your job.
That's an old way of thinking. Modern science suggests we aren't actually designed to sleep in one long stretch at night. That's called monophasic sleep.
What?
Monophasic. It means one phase. But humans might be hardwired for biphasic sleep. That's a long sleep at night, plus a short nap in the afternoon. Think about it, Emily. Do you ever feel sleepy around 2 p.m.?
Every single day. I thought it was just because of my big lunch.
That's a common myth. Even if you don't eat lunch, if I put electrodes on your head, they would show a pre-programmed drop in your brain's alertness between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m.
Wait, so my brain is programmed to shut down in the afternoon? That's a great excuse for my next meeting. But seriously, Mark, why would I want to sleep during the day? I have things to do.
Well, it's about keeping your brain sharp. In English, when we say someone is sharp, we mean they are alert and think quickly. Did you know that our brains actually get smaller as we get older?
Speak for yourself, Mark.
It happens to everyone. But a study found that people who take regular short naps have larger brain volume. It can actually delay brain aging by 3 to 6 years.
3 to 6 years? Okay, that is a huge benefit. But what about people who say naps make them feel like a zombie? Sometimes I wake up and I don't even know what year it is.
That's because napping is a double-edged sword. It can help or hinder your health. To hinder means to make things more difficult. If you nap for too long, let's say an hour, you might feel worse. And long naps are actually linked to obesity.
Obesity from napping? That's scary.
Yes, but short naps can actually reduce the risk of high blood pressure. It's all about the timing. You should aim for exactly 20 minutes, no more.
20 minutes. That's like a snack of sleep. But what if I can't fall asleep that fast? I spend 14 hours a day behind my computer, and my mind is always racing.
Actually, that computer might be the problem. Some experts say the EMF, electromagnetic fields, and Wi-Fi from our devices can drain our energy and make us feel extra tired.
So my laptop is stealing my energy? Great.
Exactly. That's why companies like Google and Samsung now have nap pods in their offices. They want their workers to regain their momentum. And it's not just tech companies. In India, in places like West Bengal or Goa, afternoon naps are sacred. And we all know about the Spanish siesta.
You know, Mark, all this talk about nap pods at Google makes me think, are we the only ones? Do animals also need these power naps?
That's a great question, Emily. Actually, humans are quite boring sleepers compared to the animal kingdom. We try to sleep in one big block, but most animals are the ultimate nap kings.
Let me guess. Cats? My cat sleeps all day. Is that a power nap or just being lazy?
Well, it's a cat nap, of course. But look at the chinstrap penguin. Scientists found that these penguins take more than 10,000 naps a day.
10,000? Mark, stop it. That's impossible. How long is each nap?
Only about 4 seconds long.
4 seconds? That's not a nap. That's just a long blink.
It's called microsleep. They do it to stay alert because they have to protect their eggs from predators. If they slept for 8 hours like us, they would lose everything. So they recharge their brains in tiny bursts.
That sounds exhausting. I'd be very grouchy if I only slept for 4 seconds at a time. What about big animals? Do elephants nap?
Actually, giraffes are the most extreme. They only sleep for about 30 minutes a day, usually in short 5-minute naps, and sometimes they do it standing up.
Standing up? I tried that once on the bus and almost fell over.
Exactly. But my favorite is the dolphin. They have a superpower called unihemispheric sleep. It means only half of their brain sleeps at a time. The other half stays awake so they can keep swimming and breathe.
No way. So one eye is closed and the other is open?
Exactly. They are literally half asleep.
I think I've been in meetings like that, Mark. One half of my brain is listening to the boss and the other half is dreaming about pizza.
Maybe you're more like a dolphin than you think. But it shows that nature doesn't always follow the 8 hours at night rule. Napping is a survival strategy. It keeps animals sharp and ready for danger.
So if I take a nap, I'm not lazy. I'm just following my animal instincts?
Precisely. You're just a very tall, tired penguin, Emily.
I love the idea of a sacred nap. But Mark, I have a friend who struggles to sleep at night. Should she take a nap too?
Actually, no. If you have insomnia or trouble sleeping at night, you should not nap during the day. You need to build up that sleepiness so you can fall asleep easily at night.
So let me see if I've got this straight. 1. Naps should be short, about 20 minutes. 2. The best time is between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. 3. It keeps your brain bigger and helps you stay sharp. But if you have trouble sleeping at night, stay away from the sofa.
Perfect summary, Emily. You're already sounding sharper.
Thanks. I think instead of that third latte, I'm going to find a quiet corner for a quick cat nap.
Good idea. But before you nod off, that means to fall asleep accidentally, let's say goodbye to our listeners.
Wait, Mark, before we finish, we should help our listeners with some of the tricky words we used today.
Great idea. Let's look at our top 5 words and a very useful idiom. Power nap. A short sleep, usually during the working day, to help you do your job better.
Example, I usually take a 15-minute power nap after lunch to stay productive.
Sharp. Alert and able to think quickly.
Example, practicing English every day will keep your language skills sharp. Hinder, to make something more difficult or worse.
Example, loud music can hinder your ability to concentrate on work.
Double-edged sword, something that has both benefits and risks, positive and negative effects.
Example, working from home is a double-edged sword. You have freedom, but you can feel lonely. Nod off. To fall asleep accidentally, especially while sitting up. So, example, the lecture was so boring that I saw several students nodding off.
And what about that idiom I mentioned at the beginning, caught napping?
Ooh, that's a classic.
To be caught napping, to be surprised because you were not paying attention or were not prepared for something.
Example, the company was caught napping when their competitors released a new, cheaper product.
Now you are ready to talk about sleep like a pro.
Thank you for listening to the Breakfast English podcast. Don't be afraid to write comments. Writing comments is a good way to practice your English.
Don't worry about mistakes. They help you learn.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. This is very important to us.
Goodbye, everyone. Tell us in the comments, are you a napper or a coffee addict?
See you next time.